Hello CreateStudio Pro user. In this tutorial I want to show you how to make a circle logo animation like this one here in CreateStudio Pro. Okay, let's begin. Let's make a new project here. Let's go here, start from scratch, and then we go with a square dimension here, and with the canvas color we go here. Let's go here to a dark purple color here, and let's create project here. Okay, first I have removed here the excess tracks here, and then let's begin. We begin here with a circle, and we go with the circle here in the scale to 100%. Let's make it white. Let's increase here the duration, let's say to about 10 seconds here, and let's rename this circle here and call this circle track mat. We need it later. And let's make a duplicate of it and call this circle 1. Now let's hide here this track mat and go to circle 1. Here we don't need here the overall color here, so we go with the opacity here down to 0. And with the border color we go here to white, and with the border width we go here to 6. So now we have here this circle. And we need another circle, so we duplicate it and call this circle 2. And with this circle we go here to about 50%, and we go here to the guides and make first a horizontal and a vertical guide. We make another horizontal guide, and with this we go up here. So let's go in here. I can go here in the edited mode also to high, and okay, I have to click it again here, and we go here up to this circle, and we go with a light overlap here. Let's say something like this. And now we can bring here this circle 2 here up to this point here, to this guide. And you see here that we have here a slight overlap here from these two circles. And here we have to go and scale it down to the guide, and go back here to the and center it here vertically. So now we have here something like this. This is the second circle, and then we go with the logo. I go here with this, let's go here to my media folder, to the global folder here, and I go here with this image here of CreateStudio Pro tutorials here, and I bring this now in and scale it. Let's try it with something about 16, and I go here with another guide here, horizontal guide, and go here up, and here also make here a slight overlay here to the circle 2 here. Let's bring now the image here up and snap it to this guide here. Okay. I can make it also, let's go with 18 here. Make it a little larger, then snap it again here to the guide. Can also go here with the alignment here. So now we have here something like this here. Okay. Let's close here the guides and increase the duration here of the image. And now let's make a group of these three blocks here. Circle 1, circle 2 and the image. And let's go with Control Command G. And let's rename this circles plus logo. Okay. The next thing what we make is now we make here a preset motion here with rotation. I go here with 3 rotations here in a duration of 6 seconds. So I go here on the block here and go here with motion in, rotation, rotate. And because I want here 360 rotations here, so I go here because this is percentage here, this is not a decrease here. I go here with minus 300. So I got here these 3 rotations and I go here, as I said, with 6 seconds. So I stretch this here to the 6-second mark here. And this is for me here because I want here a nice number here at the beginning here. So I go here to properties and go here to 0. Okay. And now we have something. I can close here my files and we have here something like this. You see that this is not what I want here because I forgot to change here the easing. So I go here with in and out linear here. Therefore I have to go back here to the beginning and go back to the properties here and begin here with 0. And now we have something like this here. You see that we have here a motion blur here on the logo here. The more text you have, the more you have this motion blur, but at the end you will not recognize this. Okay. The next thing is that I don't want here that the logo itself is rotating here. Now when I'm here, the logo is here on its head and you see that it rotates in itself. So I have to go now into the group, go here to my logo block here and go here also with a motion preset, the same motion preset here, rotation, rotate. Don't forget the easing, in and out linear, the same as before. Let's go back here. And here we don't go to minus 300, we go to plus 300. And we also go here to the 6-second mark here. And go to the beginning back. And go here to now to settings, properties, and make this 0. So when we now go back here to the main, we have now this here. You see, the logo also always is rotating, not in itself. Okay. The next thing I want that this at the end of the rotation, the inner circle here, circle 2, and the logo is then in the center. And I want this from the 4.5 second mark here. This is 4.15 frames here. So I have to go here back into the group, and let's begin here with circle 2 here, sorry. We go here with add animation, and here we go with position and easing, and here we go with in and out soft, so we have then a smooth motion then here from the top to the center here. We go then to the 6 second mark here, and at this point we center it here, top right here to the center here. So we have now this animation here, and the same we make here with the logo, but before we make this we have to group here this block, and now we can add the animation here, the same as before, in, out, soft, properties, position, and then we go to the 6 second mark here and go here and center it here at the top right here. Okay, now we have something like this. Let's see if here the easing is okay here, in, out, soft, in, out, soft. And now we can go back to the main comp here and let's play it. And you see now it goes very smooth to the center here. Okay, the next thing is we want here a background. Therefore we go here. You will find these background videos, a link to the background videos to download them in the description. I go here to my global folder and bring now in, I go here back to the beginning, I bring here at first in this, let's say, hyperspace video here, and I take it here down. Let's remove excess tracks here. And the next thing I have here is star field video here, and bring this now in, and this I move here to the bottom here, and let's remove excess tracks here. So now we have here this background here, and now the track mat comes in place here. Let's show now the track mat. Okay, I forgot something. Before I have to go here to the circles and so on and group this, because I want here a scaling animation here on this. So I group this here and add animation easing. I want here a in soft, and properties here only scaling, and I go here, let's go here to the 9 second mark here. Okay, because I have to do the same later on with this track mat circle here. Here at the end I want here a scale of, let's say, 240. Please note then these settings for later. And at the beginning I want here a scaling of 0. Okay, and now I have here this animation. Nice. The same I make here with the track mat. Same easing, same scaling. So I go here and go to show the track mat. Go with add animation, scale, easing, in, soft. This is the same as I made before with this group here. And I also go here to the 9-second mark here. And here I go also here with scaling 240. And at the beginning I go to 0. So now we have here this with the track mat behind the group here. Let's call this also, let's rename it and call it circles plus logo. And now we go to the layer or to the block we want the track mat on. This is this here, this hyperspace video here. And here we go then to track mat. Go to circle track mat here. And we go here, I go a little bit forward here. So you see it. Okay, I lose here the track mat. We go to alpha and invert it here. So now we have here this. Nice. To give it another touch here, as you see before in the rendered video here, before I go and decrease here the time of the videos or the duration of the videos to the duration here of the other layers here. And to get this glow effect you see in the rendered video before, you can do this with an effect with inner shadow here. Let's go and go with this to the block we want the effect on here. And then we go here to the settings of the inner shadow. We go distance to 0 and we go with the blur to 1. And we go with the color to, let's go to white as this time. So now we have, let's close this here. Now we have this here. You see here let's go to the beginning here. The white stripes here at the bottom and at the top, but we can fix this easily now. So we scale this video a little up. Let's go to 160% here. And now you have here this nice animation here. Okay, let's now bring in some music, I think will be the next step. Therefore, I go here to the music tab here. I go here to shortest. And you see the animation is about 9 seconds. So I look for a music track that also has here this 9 seconds here. And this is in my case, I have also set it as favorite here. It's with energy here. Let's bring this here on the canvas. Let's go back with it here. And let's shorten it a little bit here at this. And let's go here to volume, let's say 60. And now let's close here the tab. Go with the F key and let's play it now. Okay, now let's bring everything together here and create a master group. So we select here all and group this here, and let's call this circles logo animation master, master group. Then let's go to the easy edit properties here. Okay, what we want to change perhaps later is here the, let's call this logo image or placeholder. Then I go here with up with circle 1 and circle 2. And here I only need here the borders, so I enable here the borders of these two and disable here the fill because we don't need it later. And let's link them together. If you want different colors here for the circles, don't link them, but I want the same colors here for circle 1 and circle 2, so I link them together and call this only circles. And can go with the track mat a little up here. Then we have here the video. The first video was this hyperspace, so I go up with this also. Let's call this video 1 and video 2. So, and now we can now change the color of the circles, and I also want to change the color of this inner shadow here we make here around the circle number 1. So I first change here the color of the circle. So I go here on the colors here of the circles and go with the color picker here on, let's say, on this color here. So now we have something like this. This is a light blue, like this hyperspace lines here. And let's also copy here this color code with Control Command C. And then let's go into the group and to the effect. This is here in this hyperspace video. And here in a shadow, go to the colors and then Control V. And now I have here also this light blue effect here on this effect here on this inner shadow. Okay. Let's now go and play again. You see that the colors are white again here, so this is sometimes, I don't know why this happens. So we make it again here. You see it's always back to white here. I have the color code. Let's go again with Control V. Okay, I hope now it stands. Let's go back to the effect here in a shadow. That's okay here. And now let's play again. Let's hope. Now it's okay. Both circles have this light blue here. This sometimes happens, don't know why, but make it again and it will work then. Okay, now we have this, and what you can do is to change here the background of the star field. You see this is a black color here. I want it a little more here like the canvas color. So I go again back here in the group and go here to the star field block here. and here I go with blend mode screen. So now I have here this dark purple color here for the star field here, which has normally a black background, but with the screen blend mode you can then go to the canvas color, or to the color. If you go here in with a rectangle as a background, you can go to this color. And so let's see if I can go. You see, this is the color of this. We can go a little bit down here. Don't want it too. I think this is nice here. Okay, and now let's play it again. The downside of this blend mode is if you don't save this as a template, if you only save this as a scene, and you bring then this scene in, then it's better when you let's go, and I go with this color here. Best I show you this. I copy it and go back in the group and make here a rectangle. This is better if you want to save this as a scene. Let's go to shapes, go with rectangle. Let's make it as large as the canvas. Okay, where did I have this rectangle now? It's here. And let's bring it down to the bottom here. You see now I have this here, and I give this here the color of the canvas now, and Control or Command V. So now it's easy to change later on. Let's go back to the main comp here and go here to the beginning, and let's go also then into the easy edit properties here and go on the plus here of this rounded rectangle here, and let's call this now background shape. Okay, now you can save this as a scene. I have this saved before, so I delete this here, and I go now to a point for a thumbnail of this scene. So I go here to something like, I think this is a nice image here for a thumbnail. Then I select here this master group here and go with right click and save to my scene here. And now I have here the scene exactly here with this thumbnail here. Okay, let's play this all again here. Let's close here everything, F key, go to the beginning and play it again here. Nice. I hope this will help you. Thank you and goodbye.